In the moments I was hidden, in the places no one knew, when my heart was barely holding, you were watching through and through. Every tear I thought was wasted, every step I couldn't trace was recorded in your presence. Every breath sustained by grace. In the tension of the waiting, when the answers felt delayed, and the weight of all my battles seemed too heavy just to face, when the path was filled with shadows and I could not understand, you were working every detail with a perfect steady hand. What I saw is broken pieces you were shaping into whole. Every trial had a purpose, every wound restored my soul. You never missed a detail, not one. Every battle already won. In the silence, in the fight, you were there. You were my light. Your name is power. Your name is truth. Every promise leads me back to you. Now I stand in faith and say, you were with me all the way. I surrender every moment, I release what I can't see. You are faithful through the process, you are writing destiny. Every step is in your timing, every door is in your plan. Even when I felt forgotten, you were holding me in your hands. You are near in every heartbeat, you are strong when I am weak. Even in the unseen places, you are winning victory. You never missed a detail, not one. Every battle already won. In the silence, in the fight, you were there. You were my light. Your name is power. Your name is truth. Every promise leads me back to you. Now I stand in was standing in the silence of a road I could not mend. Broken pieces of my story scattered in the wind. Every prayer felt like an echo, every step was filled with doubt. But in the middle of the waiting, your mercy reached me out. You were there within the ashes, where my strength had disappeared, whispering through every shadow, I am stronger than your fear. What I thought was just an ending was a page not finished yet. You were holding every moment I had nearly learned to forget. Through the valley of questions, through the nights that would not end, I was searching for a reason for the places I had been. Every tear became a river, every loss a heavy stone. Still your promise kept on rising, like a fire in my bones. While the battle raged around me in a war I couldn't see, heaven's hand was writing mercy through the ruins left in me. What was shattered in the darkness was not wasted in your sight. You were building something stronger from the brokenness of my life. When my strength began to fade, your promise still remained. Every step inside the valley was a path you had. Keep heading, you wrought my comeback in the darkness. You spoke a light into my night. What the storm tried hard to steal, you restored with greater life. The battle never was mine alone. Your presence carried me through the fire. You turned my sorrow into a song and lifted my heart high. You wrote my color with your promise. Your love became my victory. What was lost became a testimony of your endless grace in me. You turn the ashes into beauty, you turn your night into the dawn. What the enemy meant for my ending, you are rewriting into hope. You wrote my comeback in the darkness, you called the light into my soul. Every promise you have spoken is restoring what was lost. The battle never was mine alone. Heaven was a moment all along. You turned my story into glory, and because of who you are. I've learned to read the quiet differently than I once did. What I call the absence of an answer is the workshop of the God who lives in the spaces past my seeing, in the margins of my map, where the story has no caption and the evidence looks flat. For the seed does not announce itself before the ground gives way, and the dawn does not apologize for arriving in its own time and day. I have stood at empty altars that were anything but bare. I have prayed into the silence of a workshop full of prayer, full of movement, full of planning, full of heaven rearranging what I handed over broken into something past comparing, into something worth the waiting. Conflict, struggle, waiting, attention of the unfinished. There is a particular exhaustion in the middle of the incomplete, when the breakthrough is not broken and the promise hasn't peaked. When you've done the faithful doing and the outcome hasn't shown. When you're watering the garden, but the seed you haven't known is even still alive down there beneath the weight of all the days that have piled up like evidence against the things you pray. I have stood inside that mill where the math refused to work, where the logic of the waiting left the testimony heard. But a carpenter at midnight is not a carpenter who quit, and a surgeon in the seventh hour is not a surgeon who has split the work from its completion just because the room is still. For the miracle in progress is the miracle once real. Most protected, most attended, most surrounded, most defended by the hands of our Creator, who has never left a table with the work He started on it, still unfinished, still unable to become what He envisioned in the moment He began it. For the God who starts the miracle, there's always planned to finish it. Emotional congregation, now seeing past the limitation of the present moment. Dire renovation stories where the miracle looked dead, where the mourners had been gathered and the eulogy's been said, only to discover that the author was not done, and what everyone called finished had in fact already won. Now seeing past the limitation of the present moment. I have read my life in fragments through the narrow side of now, tracing lines without the ending, wondering where and wondering how. But the author holds the pages, reads the first and reads the last, sees the beauty of the whole while I'm living in the past. He's not shaken by the turning, not surprised by any scene. Every chapter bears his signature in the silence in between. Not reacting to the storyline, not adjusting to the pain. He has written every moment, none of it in vain. There are chapters filled with sorrow, where the light feels far away, where the middle presses hardest and the dawn delays its day. When the ink looks torn and restless, like a story left undone, and I question if the author has forgotten what's begun. But the middle holds his wisdom, even when I cannot see. For the ending stands before him, while the middle troubles me. Every unanswered question, every pause and every fall, is still held within the keeping of the one who writes it all. I will not read the silence as abandonment or chance. I will not call it random when the story seems off balance. He has never left the writing, he has never dropped the pen. The author of beginning is the author even then. Still solid, still present, still shaping every page, still faithful in the mystery, still Lord of every stage. Sovereign in every chapter, every scene and every time, every season of the waiting, every lesson left to learn. He was there in the beginning, he will stand in story's end. Not a page escapes his purpose, not a line beyond his hand. In the middle and the mystery, in the silence and the known, in the crowded and the lonely, I am never on my own. Sovereign in every chapter, was and is and will remain, the author and the keeper of my story and my name. There were stories long before me, where the night appeared to end, where the grave seemed like the ending and hope was folded in. But the author turned the darkness, oh, the stone had split the sea, rewrote death into beginning, woke the world from broken dream. And the same hand still is writing with the same unchanging grace. Every life a chosen narrative, every heart a sacred place. What he started he will finish, what he promised he will do. For the author of the ages is forever good and true. Oh.
with a heart still carrying yesterday. I was walking through the hidden pain, hoping you were near. Every step felt like uncertainty, every prayer whispered silently, but deep inside a small belief said you were still here. In the middle of my waiting place, where I couldn't see your hand or face, there was something shifting in your grace. Though I felt alone, every tear that fell upon the ground echoed like a distant sound. But heaven was already moving around, a victory unknown. When I thought it was the end, you were breaking in again, with a promise I could trust. It was the day heaven surprised me, when your light broke through the night. Every wall that stood against me fell before your power and might. I was not alone in the battle, you were there all the time. It was the day heaven surprised me, when your victory became mine. Through the doubt and through the fear, through the questions I held near, you were writing something clear in the unseen war. Every chain I thought was strong couldn't hold me for too long. Now I'm standing where I belong, free forevermore. What I couldn't see before, you revealed and opened doors. Now I know your ways are sure. It was the day heaven surprised me, when your light broke through the night. Every wall that stood against me fell before your power and might. I was not alone in the battle, you were there all the time. It was the day heaven surprised me, when your victory became mine. The victory became mine. Let the sound of heaven rise like a fire in my life. Every promise now fulfilled by the power of your will. You turn sorrow into praise, you'll rewrite my darkest days. Now my story will proclaim the glory of your name. No more fear, no more chains, only freedom in your name. What was lost is now restored by the power of the Lord. It was the day heaven surprised me, when your light filled all my sight. Every shadow had to flee in the presence of your light. I am not alone in battle, you have always been with me. It was the day heaven surprised me, and your love has set me free. I traced a thread of mercy through the years that I have known, to bright and shining victories, and the days I hid alone, when I almost lost my bearings, when my faith began to bend. Still the thread was never broken, it was holding to the end. Through my deserts and my endings, through the doors I chose to close, through the futures I abandoned, still that faithful current flowed. It was always the same steady hand that never swayed or slowed. On the mountain or the valley, it was there and it still held. There were nights of separation when I tried to pull away, wandered into distant places, unsure if I would stay. I questioned if that hand was still reaching out for me, if my pride and all my running had erased into loyalty. But on the road that led me home, I found it open wide. No demand and no condition, no reminder of my pride. 1,000 foes could never change the love that stayed so true. The hand that never let me go was always pulling through. Now I look across my story, now I look across my story, and every narrow escape, there's a mark of holy presence that refused to let me break. It wasn't looking at my strength, it wasn't something I could earn. It was a fighter holding tightly through every twist and turn. Still holding through all I've been, still holding in every place I've wandered. The hand that never let me go is carrying me farther than I know. Every battle, every song, I cannot stand alone in fight. When I look, see me hands high. When I darkened, you burn bright. When I wandered and walked beside, every time it brought me home. The hand that never let me go, the hand that never let me go, that's never, never let go. I've heard stories of the ones who thought they were left behind, but looking back they found the proof and the mercy they could find. For the grip does not depend on my awareness or my sight. Heaven's faithfulness remains even hidden in the night, in the silence and the fog. When it seemed you wasn't there, that was when the steady hand was guarding me with care. Never far beyond returning, never distant past recall. It only waits for wandering hearts to answer to the call. There were moments truly real In the silence of a breaking heart, when the night feels like it won't depart, I hold on to who you say you are. Even when I'm trembling, every step on this narrow road feels so heavy with this unseen load. But I trust in every word you've spoken. You are here with me. In the valley where the shadows grow, where the answers I need don't show, still I feel something deep below, a promise stirring light. Every tear that falls into the ground is a seed where your grace is found. And I know you are turning it around. Though I wait in the night, even here in my pain, I believe you remain, working all things for good. This is the last tear before the miracle, the final step before the breakthrough. Your light is breaking through the darkness. Your power is making all things new. I am not alone in this battle. You are fighting here beside me. This is the last tear before the miracle, and your victory is rising in me. When my strength feels like it's gone and I barely can hold on, still your voice is leading me on through the unseen war. Every doubt that tries to speak will bow down at your feet. You are stronger than the fear in me. I will trust you more, even when I can't see. You are moving for me, and your promise will stand. This is the last tear before the miracle, the final step before the breakthrough. Your light is breaking through the darkness. Your power is making all things new. I am not alone in this battle. You are fighting here beside me. This is the last tear before the miracle, and your victory is rising in me. Let the heavens open wide, let your glory fill this night. Every chain will fall away at the power of your name. I surrender all my fear. I can feel your presence here. Every wall begins to shake as your voice begins to break through the silence, through the pain. You are pouring out the rain, and the desert blooms again by the power of your name. This is the last tear before the miracle. The moment faith becomes my sight. Your light is breaking through the darkness, your glory shining in this fight. I am not alone in this battle. You have always been beside me. This is the last tear before the miracle, and your victory is alive in me. In the quiet of the ordinary day, when the sky looked just the same, I was walking through familiar roads, never seeing what you made. Every breath I took was from your hand. Every step was gently guided, though my eyes were slow to recognize your mercy all around. There were battles I could never see, storms that faded in the distance, doors that closed before they reached my life, paths you turned me far away from. While I thought that I was on my own, trying just to keep believing, heaven's armies moved in silent grace, guarding every step I made. Every unseen victory, every day you passed me by, was your presence standing strong to the darkness of the night. You were fighting every battle, even when I did not know. Every shadow lost its power at the whisper of your hope. The road I walked was covered by 1,000 acts of unseen grace. The miracle I never noticed was your hand in every praise. Looking back, I start to understand all the moments you protected. Every time my heart was wandering, still your love remained the same. What I thought were simple answers were the echoes of your kindness, and the life I call was carrying me through what I called coincidence was the evidence of you. Every promise still unfolding. Oh, every prayer already heard. The quiet work of heaven, moving deeper than my words. You were fighting every battle, even when I could not see. Through the valleys and the way, your presence covered me. The road I walk is shining now, with every trace of hidden grace. The miracle I never noticed was your love in every place. The miracle I never noticed was your hand that carried me through every unseen victory. I was walking through the silence with a heart that felt unsure. Every step was filled with questions. Every prayer felt insecure. I was searching for a breakthrough, for a sign that you were near. But in places I felt empty, you were already here. In the middle of the struggle, where the night felt far too long, and the weight of every battle made me feel like I was wrong. When the doors stay closed before me, and the path was hard to find, was all in thee. Your victory lives in me.
I know the sound of its arriving, the tightening before the thought, the way it settles in the morning, before the day has found its footing, before the coffee, before the light, before I've said a single sentence. It is already at the door tonight. I used to let it set the table, I used to let it run the room, I used to give it all the airtime and wonder why I felt consumed. But somewhere in the slow unlearning, somewhere in the law of untangling, I found a different first response than the one I had been managing. I found a door inside the quiet, I found a throne above the noise, and every time the knocking started, I remembered I had a voice that heaven leans to listen to, a voice that splits the anxious air. And so I learned a sacred practice of meeting every knock with prayer. Conflict, struggle, waiting, the tension of the recurring battle is not a one-time victory. The door does not stay closed for long. Anxiety is not a chapter, it is something like a song that repeats in different seasons, that returns in different clothes, that has memorized the places where my certainty corrodes. I have prayed the morning's version, I have prayed the midnight's kind, I have prayed through presentations, I have prayed through what I find in the inbox and the calendar, in the silence and the crowd. I have prayed when prayer felt useless, I have prayed when prayer felt loud. And the honest testimony is not that it always fled, it's not that the prayer was magic, or the worry simply bled away without a remnant. The honest truth is this: every time I turned to pray and something shifted in the midst. Oh, not always resolution, not always instant peace, but a presence so consistent that the knocking had to decrease. In the company of heaven, in the nearness of the throne, even anxiety must reckon with the fact that I'm not alone. Emotional build, congregations singing for and with one another. I have seen the ones who practice turning worry into words, who have built a daily altar out of everything that stirred beneath the surface of their living. In the undercurrent of the day, who discovered that the practice was itself a kind of grace for the soul that learns to pivot from the panic to the throne, finds the throne was always closer than the fear was making known, finds a God who was not absent during every anxious hour, but was waiting for the turning, was already in the tower, watching for the one who's coming down the road of their return from the far land
I have seen the ones who practice turning worry into words, who have built a daily altar out of everything that stirred beneath the surface of their living, in the undercurrent of the day.